Hey, hi students. How are you all? We are back again to see our second lesson of economics, that is people as resource. Okay? So how the people can become resource, that I told you. If they are healthy, if they are skilled, trained and well educated, then they can be the asset for the nation. But if they are not, then they will be a liability. Okay, so when we talk about the population, what is the quality of the population? When we talk about this, then we have to decide some criteria upon which we'll decide that the population of this country is asset. Okay, so we were talking about it. So the first aspect of that is an education. Okay, education is very important factor. Literacy rate is very important factor that will decide the quality of the population. Now here we will see that for the initiation of the education, for the spread of the education and for the awareness among the people about education, what steps have been taken by the government, that we will see now. Okay, so first of them is Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. As I told you earlier, 6 to 14 years of age are given elementary education, means it's compulsory. And but there is a chance that these children, they might be working for their family because of their economical condition. They have to work outside. So if any employer has been seen while employing them, then he will be accused. Okay, so no employer can employ them, but they must be sent to the school and education must be given to them. But there can be a question in your mind, then if they don't work, then how they will eat, isn't it? Because they are financially, they are so much poor, and how they will eat. So for that, government also has taken second initiative, that is midday meal. Okay, so these students, they will come to school, they will get meal there one time. Okay, and it will be a nutritious food, so that health wise also they will be asset for the nation. Midday meal has helped many children from the poor family to attend school. Okay, so that's why it has been an attraction for them to come. Now, the 10th plan has focused on increasing the enrollment in higher education from 6% to 9%. That was the focus of 10th plan. The strategy is to increase access, quality, and adoption of state-specific curriculum to motivate enrollment in higher education. See, if the government has observed this, students take primary education and after that dropout rate is very high, means till 10th standard, till 8th standard, till 12th standard students take education, but afterwards many students, they don't take education. If we talk about the girls, then in rural area you can see many girls after 12th or after 10th only they got married, isn't it? So they are not going to universities, they are not going to colleges. Okay, and in urban area also this rate is not that much high. So in this way you can say this dropout rate is very high in our India. So 10th plan has focused on this, that in higher education we should move from 6% to 9%, and for that government initiated many strategies. Okay, so vocational courses are also offered and use of information technology is being maximized to attain the goal. To attain this goal from 6% to 9%, what government is doing, they have introduced vocational courses. What are vocational courses? See, after all, we take education, isn't it? You all are taking education, I am also taking education. If I ask you why you are taking education, you will answer me, sir, we are taking education for knowledge. Okay, if we want to take education only for knowledge, then why there is need to take admission in schools and colleges? We can, means in school it's okay, but in colleges and universities there is no need. We ourselves, we can read. Actually, only for knowledge we are not learning, we are learning for career, and indirectly it goes towards the money. Okay, so we learn means our parents also, they think that I have wasted my life, means I had to work a lot, I had to take the responsibility of my family, that's why I could not take education, but my child, he should get the chance. Okay, that's why they work a lot, but they send us to the school because they don't want you to spend the life as they did. That's why the when we go to school, our intention and our parents intention also to earn the money afterwards, definitely. Okay, means we will get the good job on as per our percentage, we will get good college, and as per the college we will get the jobs, isn't it? So all these things are there. So finally we are moving around the money, the career. So by vocational courses also it is possible. In vocational courses, what government does, it gives the training to the students. Means, for example, as you might have, you know about it, ITI courses. In ITI, students, they are getting direct knowledge for what we can say, for earning, for to get skilled in something and to earn money as fast as possible. Okay, so in vocational courses, students are educated in different kinds of trades: how to make soaps, how to make candles, how to make spices. It means many are there. Then fashion designing is there. Okay, then cookery is there. Okay, then tailoring is there, sewing is there. Many occupations are there. Beauty parlor is there. So all these trainings given by the government in these vocational courses. Okay, and as well as information technology. So the 10th plan just focus on this, on distant education. And again, this is very important thing again, distant education. Many students are there, those who because of their family's responsibility or social responsibility, they are not able to go to the university, they are not able to attend regular colleges. So for them, government has launched a distant education system in which you just have to take admission in the colleges, universities. Okay, but you don't need to go to the colleges or to the university. Directly you have go for the exam, you will be given study material at home. At home you will only study, but only for the sake of exam you will go to the university, you will give exam, and you will, after passing, you will get your certificate. That is distant education. Many people follow this because after a certain age, it's not possible for everybody to go to the college, isn't it? Let's take example of your parents only. uh, as you are in 9th standard, it means that you are almost of 15 or 16, 14 or 15, isn't it? So now your parents must be of 40 or 35 or 45, isn't it? Now they have responsibility of our family. At this point, they can't go to the college because they have other work, they have to earn the money to run their family, isn't it? So the 10th plan also, so government initiated this system, that is distant education. Many colleges are there, and IGNU was first of them. Indira Gandhi National Open University, IGNU was one of them. Now many are operating this. Okay, our BAMU is also there, Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, and Yashwantrao Chavan. That is, many colleges are there. Then convergence of formal, non-formal, and IT education, they all were mixed. Okay, so in this way you can see the 10th plan completely focused on education. Okay, so here what we are talking about, we are talking about the quality of population, on which quality, on which criteria it will be decided that the quality of this nation is good. So first of them is education. Okay, next, so here you can see this is some facts are given here, they are not that much important, but still you can take screenshot of this and you can read it afterwards. Okay, next, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Now we'll talk about this program is an Indian government program aimed at the universalization of elementary education. Okay, so in this what we will see, uh, in a time bound manner we have to do this as a mandated by the 86th amendment to the Constitution of India, making free and compulsory education to children of ages 6 to 12. Okay, so as I told you earlier also, this Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, it was pioneered by Atal Bihari Vajpayee, but only idea will not work. You have to put it into fundamental right, you have to put it into constitution. Only then upcoming political parties and governments, they will follow it. So in 86 amendment in our fundamental right, it was added. What is added? Right to education. Okay, so from the age of 6 till 14, every child, he should get education. So it is estimated to be 2005 million in number in 2001. Okay, so the program was pioneered by Atal Bihari Vajpayee. And so this is the logo of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. In many state board books you can see this. On many NCERT books also it is there. Okay. Now let's see the history of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. So since 2001 it was operational. Still its roots go back to 1993-1994 when District Primary Education Program, DPEP, District Primary Education Program, it was launched with the aim of achieving the objective of universal primary education. DPEP over several phases covered 272 districts in 18 states of the country. The expenditure on the program was shared by the central government, 85%. It was shared by the central government and the state governments. The central share was funded by a number of external agencies, that is World Bank, then UNICEF. By 2001, more than $1,500 US dollars million had been committed to the program, and 50 million children covered in its ambit. Okay, so this was very big idea about Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. In an impact assessment of phase 1 of DPEP, the authors concluded that it's net. Okay, now nevertheless, they concluded that the investment in DPEP was not a waste because it introduced a new approach to primary school interventions in India. But afterwards it was modified, and then Right to Education Act came into force from 1st April 2010. RTE. RTI is different, RTE is different. Okay. Some educationists and policymakers believe that with the passing of this act, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan has acquired the necessary legal force for its implementation. Okay, chalo fine. So this was all about Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. So these are the best performing districts in our India in this Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Okay, now present goals of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. 2015 we are talking about open new schools in areas which do not have them and to expand existing school infrastructures and maintenance. Then address inadequate teacher numbers and provide training and development for existing teachers. Provide quality elementary education including life skills with a special focus on the education of girls and children with special needs as well as computer education. So now we are focusing on the training of the teacher, then numbers of the teachers should be increased, we should give them proper training. Okay, then second, infrastructure and maintenance, it should be there. As you can see, the poor condition of government schools, because of they are about to collapse. So first of all we have to work about it, about the maintenance and about the infrastructure. And third, we have to go in hand with the universal development, that is in computer science. Okay, so this is the incentive or the intention of the government and the goal of 2015 in Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Okay, now we have finished first, that is education. Now we'll talk about health. A healthy person can fully realize his potential and can be an asset for the economy. An unhealthy person shall not be able to realize his potential and can be a liability for the economy. The National Health Policy of India is aimed towards improving access to health services and improving nutrition, especially among the underprivileged classes. As I told you, when we talk about the asset, if the population is not healthy, they will not be having any potential. They can be incompetent. So if you really want to make them strong, then also you have to take care of their health. Okay, so keeping this in mind, government also started improving the nutrition, especially among the underprivileged classes. Government health system is composed of many tiers of hospitals. The primary health centers are the bottom of this tier and provide general medical care to rural people. Okay. This is followed by community health centers in bigger tehsils or block level towns, where the treatment or the health counseling will be provided. Somewhere it is a free of charge and somewhere you have to pay a very trifle amount. The district hospitals are at district level. Further medical colleges are present in major cities where doctors of all specialists are present. But the reach of healthcare services is still too little, but reduction in infant mortality and improvement in life expectancy over the years have shown that the healthcare system has indeed helped in improving the quality of health. Okay, so in this you might have come across these two words, infant mortality and life expectancy. What is infant mortality? See, let's talk about it first. Means 1,000 infants they are taking birth. I'm telling you the calculation of this, how infant mortality rate is calculated. So infant mortality rate, if 1,000 child kids they are taking birth, out of them how many are dying? Means suppose 20 are dying, 30 are dying, 40 are dying, then 40 is the infant mortality rate of India. 40 is the IMR of India. It means that from 1,000, 40 students, 40 children, 40 kids they are dying. Okay, it means that. So this is infant mortality rate. Now, what is life expectancy? Life expectancy means what is the average age till which we live. For example, the life expectancy in our India is 60 means every Indian till 60 he lives. Of course, it's the average. All may some of us may cross this, or some of may go before this, isn't it? This is life expectancy. So this life expectancy has increased and IMR has decreased. It shows that at some level, at some extent, we are definitely successful in this healthcare services. Okay, chalo, fine. Next. So again, this is some data here. You can read it afterwards. Now, unemployment. We'll talk about unemployment. As you know, when a person is actively seeking a job but is unable to get employed, he is called an unemployed person. People in the working age 15 to 59 years only can be termed unemployed if any one of them is without a gainful employment. Means, as you know, there are old people at our home, or there are some children, those who are below 15, they also don't work. Actually, they are also unemployed, but they cannot be unemployed because they are not our working force. So this is our working force, which working age 15 to 59, if they are not having any work, then they will be called as unemployed persons. So this workplace 20 USD to center new vacancy, people are standing in queue for the job. Okay, but they are willing to pay for an employment opportunity. They can pay, okay, for getting job. Now, seasonal unemployment. What is seasonal unemployment? Seasonal unemployment means people don't get employment for few months in a year. Let's talk about this. For example, in farm, 4 months, if people in only monsoon, if the farmers are cultivating, they are getting employment only for 4 months. Okay, or if you talk about construction sites, when the construction is over, okay, till then they were engaged in some work, but when construction is over, till the builder start his next building, they will be unemployed, or they have to search for new job, isn't it? So it is season based. Farming cycle is season based. Okay, next, hidden unemployment. What is hidden unemployment? This is also called disguised unemployment. What happens here? Let's take one example. In a family there are 8 members, okay, and all of them are working on their farm. The size of the farm makes it possible to be efficiently managed by 5 persons only. Means only 5 person can manage the land. Okay, means 3 persons they are extra. So all these 8 persons they are working there. Here apparently if we see, you will come to know that they are engaged, they are employed, but actually they are not. Why not? Because their potential, full potential is not being utilized. Actually that land for the cultivation needs only 5 persons, but these 3 people they are more in that, means total 8 persons are working there. So this is called hidden unemployment or disguised unemployment. Why they are doing so? Because they don't have any other gainful employment. Okay, so sometimes people, you might have seen, if in a family there are 5 members, means mother, father and 3 children, 3 sons. So 2 will be engaged in a farm and 1 will go to the city, he will do job in company, isn't it? So in many families you can see this, to avoid this disguised unemployment. Okay, now educated unemployed. Many people are there, those who are getting education, they are getting degrees, but they are not getting jobs. Okay, you might have seen many times the people, those who have got master degree, they are doing the work of coolie, they are running rickshaw. Okay, means here you can see why this is happening. Nowadays even highly educated youths like graduates and postgraduates are unable to find a job, and many of them they possess employability but they don't get the job. Okay, because people are more educated, they are getting degrees, but the quality of the education is not good, the quality of their knowledge is not good. So in exam they might get passed, but when they face interviews, at that time they have to face failure. Okay, so this is unemployed, educated unemployment. While many technically qualified people are unemployed, there are many jobs remaining vacant because of lack properly trained persons. Okay, they are getting education but they are not properly trained. So what is the effect of unemployment? Unemployment can be emotionally draining and the employment person. If you don't have the job, day by day it will drain yourself. It can be a financial and emotional drain on his family members. Okay, because it will be a burden. If a working force in the family, he's just sitting at home and not doing any work. Okay, he needs something to consume but he doesn't work, then it will be a burden. A large number of unemployed people is ultimately a liability for the society, and high rate of unemployment can also increase the crime rate. So in this way, all these were the effects of unemployment. So here we'll stop. Very informative stuff it was, and you can see in economics lesson you have to understand the terms only. Other things they are like explanation. Okay, so in this lesson what we studied, we talk that how people can be a resource, how they can be converted from liability to asset, and what is the criteria to check out the quality of the populace. Okay, in that we talked about education, health and employment. So here we will stop. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.